Recently, there has been a military takeover of Zimbabwe. Robert Mugabe is under house arrest. Grace Mugabe has fled the country, and this is a result of Grace Mugabe influencing Robert Mugabe to fire Vice President Emerson Mnangagwa, and Mnangagwa has used his links with the military to carry out a coup and purge of his opponents who are aligned with Grace Mugabe, and this is unlikely to change the economic fortunes of working class Mashana or working class Matabele, and it is unlikely to change the fortunes of the southern Rhodesians living in Zimbabwe. It is basically an internal power struggle in the Zimbabwe African National Union Patriotic Front, which is the ruling party, of course, and it is basically a fight over the succession of Robert Mugabe, and it appears that Emerson Mnangagwa has won, and it seems to have external support, while South Africa and the African Union has called it a coup, as well as the Southern African Development Council. Boris Johnson called it a moment of hope, and Times Live, news publication in South Africa, said it was an opportunity between Emerson Mnangagwa and the International Monetary Fund, which would result in even more debt being piled on to Zimbabwe. And as I said before, it will not help the situation of southern Rhodesian farmers, as Emerson Mnangagwa is closely allied with the military and war veterans who carried out the brutal farm attacks. So I seriously doubt that anything will improve for Zimbabwe, and in fact things could get worse, and a lot worse, so I am far from optimistic, although the silver lining in this cloud is that Robert Mugabe will not last much longer. Robert Mugabe has refused to step down and resign as President of Zimbabwe. It looks like this debacle is going to be dragged out.